Would you like a close shave like one of these? Well, then it's time to man up and time to learn to use a straight razor. To get ready to shave, watch my previous video on shaving to learn about shave oil and shave cream and shave brushes and all the things you need to do to prepare to get a good shave. To get ready to do a straight razor shave, you're also going to need to strop your blade. Now, a strop has two parts. It has a linen part and it has a leather part. What you want to do is start with the linen part. Take your blade, you have it open. You want to lay it down on the linen part with the blade flat against the linen. You're going to start at the end and you're going to move not in the direction of the cutting edge, but away from the cutting edge down the length of the strop. You want to do that with the strop tight, but not super tight, a little bit of give. Then you want to roll it over between your fingers on the spine of it, not on the blade, and don't pick it up off the strop, just on the spine, and then drag it back. Again, flip it in your fingers. And we'll go ahead and do that 6 times. Then you want to use the leather side. To use the leather side, you're going to want to use a strop paste, not just do it without any sort of lubricant on there. So we just put a little dot of strop paste in 3 places on the leather side. And then we're going to do the same thing we did before. Flat against the strap, spine going away, drag it upwards, flip it on its spine, drag it back, flip it on its spine, up, back, and because I was showing you the first one, I'll do it again. Now you have your blade stropped. What we want to do first with a straight razor, you want to take it and you open it up, just flip it all the way around so it looks like this. You're going to put 2 fingers on the top, your thumb underneath in this front part, and in the back on the curly tang, just your ring finger and your pinky is, well, just useless. So we have that, and what we're going to do now is keep the skin nice and tight, do short motions just with your fingers, don't be moving everything. Short motions, keep the skin nice and tight. So we're going to go for and reach up above, turn so you can see, and do short motions. And when you do these short motions, you can't see in some of the places, but you want to do short motions, working your way down, keeping your skin tight as you go. Just keep the skin tight as you go, and work your way down to the jaw. And then you don't wash this off, you just take a towel and just wipe, and you're ready to go again. You do small strokes to get started. That's the hardest part, is getting started. And so I added a few longer strokes at the end, just in case there are any strays or so. And if your lather is starting to dry up or go away, not a problem. You just add a little hot water to your brush, get it on there, and then go ahead and get it going nice and fresh again. And same thing here. We're going to Now, this is the hardest part for me, is right in here because of the angle I'm working with the blade. Not wanting to cut off things I don't want to cut off. You don't stop to talk about it, it goes a lot faster. If any of you you've watched my spoof cooking video, I've said that before, it is true. Not everything in that video is not true. If you're not spending time talking about something, you can often do it a lot faster. And so that is our first pass, and what we do after that is we go ahead and lather again and go across the grain. And then if you want an even closer shave, you'd go again against the grain. That's straight razor shaving, very simply. Remember, the most important part is how you hold it. 2 fingers on this part. I'll put it over here so you can see it. 2 fingers up here, 1 underneath, ring finger there, pinky useless, and just make small movements with your fingers, not big movements with your hand, and you'll be just fine. Now when you're done shaving, don't just take your straight razor and throw it onto a counter. I showed you stropping your razor earlier in the video, but that was actually after I did the shaving part you just saw. So what I like to do is I like to strop the razor after I shave. Now the reason why I do it after instead of before is you remember that there's that paste you put on the leather part of the strop. That coats this blade and keeps it from getting any sort of rust. You don't really wash a straight razor, you just wipe it off and then run it across the strop. So I like to do that after. That way I can take it, I can put it back in its original case. That's where you should store it, right back in the original case, which clamps shut, and that way you don't get moisture and dampness, anything else that's going to ruin what should last you a lifetime.